Queensborough President Donovan Richards. On behalf of the 2.4 million residents of Queens, the world's borough, I extend heartfelt greetings to York College President Dr. Benicia Johnson-Eames, to the entire York College community, and to all those participating in this wonderful event in support of York College. I am deeply honored to have been asked to say a few words about my dear friend, the late Claire Shulman, who is being posthumously presented with the Legacy Award this evening. If she were still here today, Claire would be so proud of York College, just like she was so proud of our entire borough. I respected Claire so much because she cared so deeply about making Queens and making our society a better place. She truly loved this borough, and she showed that love by working as hard as she could to make it a better place. As you know, Claire was unexpectedly thrust into the role of borough president at a time of crises and great uncertainty. And boy, does that sound familiar. And at the time, there were many who thought Claire was just a nice and reserved lady who was not up to the task of being borough president, that she was merely a caretaker until the next election was held. But boy, did she prove them wrong. Claire ended up leading Queens as borough president for more than 16 years with grace, humility, and an unrivaled determination to build a better borough for the families who call it home. She successfully transformed our landscape, and so much of what we see and enjoy today are the results of her extraordinary vision. She also served Queens in many other ways, including as a member of the York College Foundation Board and as a fierce advocate for York College. In short, in a borough known for its trailblazers, few have led a life of dedicated public service as robust and as effective as Claire Shulman. She truly was larger than life, and she lived every single minute to the fullest and with purpose. She was tenacious in advocating for Queens because she knew the borough would not get the resources it needed from the powers that be if she stayed quiet. And Queens benefited so much by that fact that Claire was a person who you could not say no to. She was known to be a demanding boss, but she was demanding because she cared so much about delivering results for the people she represented and served. And those who worked under her respected her because she was willing and able to work just as hard as they did, if not more so. I was too young to have worked for Claire in the borough president's office, but she and I came to be very close in later years, once I became involved in politics. Her support for my run for borough president proved to be invaluable and was deeply appreciated and never will be forgotten. Now that she is gone, I greatly miss her friendship and her wise counsel. But we are doing our best to keep her memory alive by doing things like giving Queensborough Hall the vanity address of 1 Claire Shulman Way. I really like that address because Claire's way of hard work and dedication is the way all public servants should go about doing their work on behalf of the people we have the privilege to serve. That dedication to public service is probably Claire's greatest legacy and makes her more than deserving of her posthumous receipt of the Legacy Award tonight. So thank you so much to York College for honoring Claire in this way. Because of tributes like this, Claire's legacy of achievement on behalf of the people of Queens will never, ever be forgotten.
Today we are remembering and celebrating Claire Shulman. Claire was my best friend. She was my best critic. She believed in me and even told me I was a good writer when I write my column every week. What a friend, but not just to me, to the world. She was our gift, and she made a difference in understanding politics, never being a politician, but always being a public servant. And she created more programs, more facilities. She put more shovels in the ground than any other leader in the history of Queens. So I miss you, Claire. I miss you every day. But you are in my heart, and you're with me. So this is a marvelous moment to stop and remember a monumental woman, Claire Shulman.